I've come to a new, well, this is definitely a forest. I think, well, the other places I've been to, I suppose you could call them woods. They're only quite small. But this is a big forest. I'm on the edge of it at the moment, just near the main road. I'm going to work my way in there. And this is where I'm going to be doing most of my metal detecting, I think, because it's a huge area and I can get deep in there. I'm going to integrate this video with yesterday's because I went out for a couple of hours yesterday but only found a few coins, so I'll put the videos together, make it look like one day. Right, let's see what we can do. A very strange, heavy screw type thing. I think it's old. Very heavy. I've just found it right next to this, look. Another watchtower which has fallen down. So I'm going to give this area a good going over. Don't know, don't want to know, don't care. Right, I've been out about 3 hours now today. I found absolute sod all. A really bad day. I've just found something which has cheered me up. It's only a tiny little thing, but I've not had a pendant type thing before. I'm quite sure it's just aluminium. Might come off a pet or something, I'm not sure. I don't know what it means. Sin the Tex. If anyone has any ideas what that means, I'd like to know. Unless it's an animal called Sin, and Fex or Tex is a German word for a certain kind of animal, I don't know. But I'm happy now. I need to find a few more decent things before I go home, because I've had a pretty depressing day as far as metal detecting goes. Shrapnel! A piece of flaming shrapnel. Getting excited over a piece of shrapnel. Brilliant. Okay, we have a coin. A 1 mark. 1977. But I think there's something else in the hole. So I'm going to try again. Come back to you in a minute. Well, there's the tiniest tiniest bullet I've ever found. Look at the size of that. You come deep, deep, deep into a forest where you think nobody's ever been here apart from 200 years ago. There must have been a fairground here or something. And you find that. I'm guessing that's someone hunting rabbits or ferrets or something. If anyone knows exactly, I'd like to know. It's certainly to do with hunting some kind of animal. Well, I thought I'd found a really old coin then, but no. Well, it's old. 1926, I think I read it as. But not in the best of conditions. 1 pfennig. A tube of toothpaste. Unbelievable. That's the 4th one I've found. A very strange, heavy screw type thing. I think it's old. Very heavy. I've just found it right next to this, look. Another watchtower which has fallen down. So I'm going to give this area a good going over. No signals whatsoever, and then you come across this. Some kind of knob which has got some writing on it, so I'm looking forward to looking that up when I get home. All I can say is it begins KNI, it might be RPS, I'm not sure. My first knob. I found a few screws, but never found a knob. Another trap for some poor little animal. These hunters who are sat at home now, thinking they're going to come back tomorrow and get rabbits or whatever, you're not going to get any because I'm taking all your traps away, you tossers. Go to the butchers like the rest of us. Now I wish I knew the history of that. A tiny, tiny fork with the initials G and T on it. What the hell is that? I've just found a bag and it's ding-a-linging very nicely. Something in it. What is it? It's shining through gold. I know what it is. I'm just playing along with you. If we can get it out. We've all had these. 2 of them. Where's the other one? There we go. A little bag you get in your pocket when you buy a new coat. Brilliant. 2 little buttons or something. What does it say on it? David. Oh, it's actually quite old. 1963. Camp David. And Camp David makes me think America. Well, that's quite cool. 1963 button in a bag. Right next to this, what I'd call a Wendy house, but it's why it's in the middle of the forest, I've no idea. Another bullet from 1935. I'm right at the base of another watchtower, and I found a bullet. Very good condition. Doesn't have a date on it though. At last, after 3.5 hours-ish, I finally found something, and again, it's near a bloody watchtower. This is obviously a World War II watchtower because it's a World War II coin. 1942, and it is, I presume, I think it's 1 pfennig. Fantastic. We're back, guys. Let's hope there's a few more around here. The tiniest little thing, which I think is a button. And I think it might be silver, you know. You can't tell in this light 'cause it's getting dark, but it's just got a silver look about it. I would normally think that's shrapnel, but there's no way that is not handmade. That looks like a mouse's tail or something to me. I'm hoping that could be silver. A few things to look at when I get home. Another watchtower, another coin, 20 pfennigs, 1969. It's getting very dark now. I'm going to have to get back, I think. Right, people, time for the roundup. I'm not putting any junk on my table today. I've had enough of junk in the house, so I'm leaving that outside. Not that most of this isn't junk. 29. Leia, calm down. 29 pieces of shrapnel. Obviously junk. I'm just getting sick and tired of digging these up now. Hard work. That I thought was a button, but it isn't. Ah, 2 hunter's traps. No rabbit for them tonight. Bullets. We have 1, 2... Oh no, sorry. I'm not on the bullets yet. These are just the odd bits. That's got a screw thread at one end. Don't know what it is. Just a tiny screw. I thought that was a bullet, but I'm not too sure now because there's no markings on the end. This looks like something you'd build IKEA furniture with, but an old version. My first knob. It's got writing on the end, but I can't make out what it says. Definitely starts KNIR. It might be PS or something like that at the end. Not sure. I'm guessing that's off some vehicle or something. Onto the bullets. 2 lead bullets. So probably 1870s to 1890s. And then what? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 various bullets there. This is actually modern. A modern button I found in a packet. You can still buy the clothes from that company apparently. Tiny little button or something, which I thought might be silver, but I'm not sure. No, there seems to be a bit of rust on it, so no. Just a tiny button. This, I've seen them before, but I'm not sure what they are. Do they join up together and make a set of beads or something? Not sure. This again is off some clothing. Sink the Tex. It's just a sign from Syntex. Tiny little fork. Just says S and N on it. No, it doesn't. It says G and T on it. Very strange. Any ideas? Now this, I'm pretty sure this was a ring, you know. Whether gold or not is debatable and doubtful, but there's definitely gold showing through underneath there, as you can see. But it just seems so old, so knackered, and when I pulled it out of the ground, it did actually have, you know, the part where stones would go, but it all crumbled in my hand, because it is so old. You can see there where it was, at the top there. Hey, 1 second, she's having a paddy. Then on to the coins. We've got a 1977 1 mark, 1969 20 pfennig, 1942 1 pfennig. I don't know if you can see that. No, it's not with this camera, but it's in quite good condition. 1923 1 pfennig and a 1909 2 pfennig. And last but not least, this is one of the strangest things I've ever found. If anyone has any ideas what this is. Now, when I first dug this up, I was seeing this and I'm thinking more shrapnel. Yeah? Certainly looks like shrapnel. But then when you get that on one end, and get this in the light, 1 second. There, look. It's like a mouse's tail. So unusual. I really thought that might be silver, but I don't think it is anymore. For some reason, I think it's just some aluminium, which was something, maybe a mouse. And it's been smashed, demolished at one end. Anyway, that's my most unusual piece for the day. So that was pretty terrible. That's 2 days hunting, and that's all I had to show for it. So not the best spots to go to. I won't be going back there for a while. I'm not going out today either. I've been ordered not to go out because I think that's 10 days on the trot I've been out detecting. And you're talking 5-10 miles walking every day. She says that I'm getting too thin and I'm not eating enough, so I've been ordered to not go detecting today. But I have been told I can go to the pub for a couple of hours, so that's what I'm planning on doing. And I'll be back out tomorrow, so see all you guys soon. Have a good night.